Hello beautiful people on the internet. Today we have a little chat about the new update and let's see what the best strategy is now that we actually have quite some experience with this new beta and the update. Let's just check out what the new way of playing this game is, right? So, of course, I think the turn 0 tribes, like Imperius and such, are still among the best, if not the best. Bardor has obviously taken quite a hit, and they're not like the best anymore. And I think that Sabasi has had quite a substantial upgrade. They're quite viable for like more competitive play now. But honestly, they're probably not the best. But what I'm actually curious about is what strategy is now actually going to be dominant. Because sailing is easy to do. Like you can get onto the water quite easily. But it is very costly to get started on that. And to be very effective, you also need strategy. And in the meantime, your opponents are going to like just slap you around. So, is it the right way? I don't know, man. Here, there they are, with their stupid little explorer. I don't think that's the way you want to go, my good old pal. I think fishing and sailing are still good picks, but man, this is a bit too early. And I like Kiku for what it's worth, but I don't think you can just get away with this. You're just literally going around and just trying stuff. It's not working. Good old buddy old pal. Yep. Let's get you over there. Let's connect this. I think a combination between measured aggression and like more army focused is going to be extremely useful with these bots at least, but probably as well with the actual stuff, right? Because the players they are less forgiving than the bots, and you will have to expand very rapidly. And we might actually get to see that in the more professional setting, where people might actually start using triple warrior openings and stuff like that, just to expand quickly enough to do that kind of stuff. And I think that's a great start for this this update. We have had the economy dominance of barter for a very long time. And changing that into a meta where tribes like Vengir and such are actually playable is going to shift everything. And I think that's a very good thing. Because there's been just like this dominance of these turn 0 tribes, and that might actually not be the best anymore. just because, well, the economy is just not worth it anymore. I mean, in longer games, it might still be worth it, but is it worth it to, like, slow down your expansion so much by going for a more economic approach? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. As you can see, these bots are also being quite aggressive. As well in my, ooh, that sound effect. In my other videos, the bots have been so aggressive against me. And that's a good thing, right? It stops you from, like, just dirtling around and just slapping around the bots. And I was actually quite shocked with that. As you can see, like, the forestry and such, it's just too expensive to get started. It's easier to just get your army going and just slapping around people, instead of slowly expanding everything while getting an advantage, like that. Does this siege? Yep, probably does. Oop. Oh, they can unsiege, right? Yeah, siege with the wrong warrior. Oh, sucks to be me. Let's get this examined. They should probably change that sound effect. It's not too useful. Let's get navigation. I am getting a little bit aggressive at these bots now. Oh, they didn't change that. Yep, bot still makes mistakes. Terrible mistakes, even. This bot doesn't seem to bother me. They seem to be fine. Boom. Let's get some aggression going. Don't know why I took a rammer here, but sure. The thing I'm trying to say here, I think that the meta is shifted quite a lot. And I was not used to that. And I think that in the end, this is going to be a very successful update that's going to shift everything and just be overall way more balanced. I've been in love with this, like the changes and just how well thought out a lot of these things are. But of course, there's always changes that could be made. Like, there's always room for improvement. But I think that overall, the update is very well thought out. Yeah. What was that? Oh, it unlinked. Oh, interesting. Bonk. Let's get into a little bit of a fighting position here. As you can see, I've just been vibing with my army here. Kiku didn't play too well, I think. They were way too aggressive. And most of the times, that is actually the way for bots to sneak up on you and actually beat you quite easily. But now that I'm actually used to how these bots are using measured aggression, or like very much aggression, to overpower you, I think that it's fine. It's just fine. Maybe the thing here is that everything is just slowed down a bit, and you don't need to be offensive using the more normalized ride the road strat anymore. It's actually useful to just go around and slap people using like other strategies. And that's something that we've been waiting for a long time. The Rider Roads meta it was just so dominant that people forgot that there could be other strategies. And as you can see, now that I'm not like using my previous knowledge to do my playstyle, you can see that it's doing quite well. Archery. I actually wanted that. Thank you. Let's just get this, I guess. Blop. I think overall, Polytopia is getting a more and more balanced game over time. Of course, like, there's still flaws. It's not a perfect game or anything. I just think that the game overall is improving quite a lot. I've been playing it for quite a long time, as you probably know. And I've never seen the game in such a balanced state, at which there's like no tribe that is definitely much better than the other ones. I think the one exception to that is maybe Polaris, because, well, they're just busted. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look at my vids about that. But yeah, I think overall the normal tribes, like, the only thing is that the special tribes, they're just maybe a little bit strong, or in some cases a little weak. Maybe. Don't know. I haven't played too much with them. Because, well, they're going to get an update for themselves, right? So I don't want to ruin anything or talk about them too much. Ooh, cloak. Zoom. Schwomp. Yeah, I think this game is going quite well for me. Let's get this. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. I've just been in love with how the update is going so far. There's just a lot of content and a lot of, I wouldn't say fixes, but like changes that needed to happen. And I'm very grateful for that. And I think you are too, because, well, you're watching this video, so you have an interest in Polytopia. And if you didn't like the video, why would you watch it? Huh? Got you there, little bugger. Except for that one person who keeps disliking my videos. No clue who that is, but I will find you. And I will give you a stern talking to. Very stern talking to. You're going to wake up one day, find me next to your bed, and then I will explain to you why the fall of Rome does not lead you to a happy life. Very honestly. Yeah. I think there weren't any problems with this game, right? We just basically spacked around Kiku. They didn't expand rapidly enough, and they kept trying to battle me while I had an advantage. And that's just like how I like my bots, you know? Just silly and trying to do something that doesn't work. Exactly what a crazy bot should be doing. Trying to play either too aggressively or not aggressive enough at all. Oh. I like my boss how I like my women, you know? Just a little goofy. Whoop. Yep. I think that's all, folks. That's all fighting that will be done. Once again, I'm going to complain about these lighthouses. Because, once again, I finished the game before I found all of these lighthouses. Please, Midge1, just change them. I don't know how. I've given some ideas on it. Like, make them pop up at random locations. Or maybe, put them, like, not in the corners, but, like, at midway points, so that they actually have some use and they can actually be found more easily. Because this, if you spawn in this location here and there's water and there's like enemies all over the place, how do you expect me to see all of this that easily without having the option to get an explorer here or here? What do you expect? What do you expect, Pidgeon? I mean, it's better than revealing all the tiles, but as you can see, it's not that big of an issue. It's not much more easy. Like I don't know, Midgeon. Just think about it. Just think about it for a second, okay? So, that out of the way. I hope you all enjoyed just a little of this rambling about strategy and whether or not the rider roads. I think that rider roads and barter are just outdated now. Maybe the way to go is now Imperious with some measured aggression, and then focus into the mid to late game with boats. As you can see, I did that, and I didn't even need the strategy or archery that early in order to get an advantage on them. What is there more to say? Maybe Vengir and such or have now like a small edge, because against a barter and such, forestry, it's just so expensive, as well as roads are 3 stars. It's a little bit much. And Giku now has to backtrack in order to get sailing. Ooh, I don't know. maybe Umaji has like a big advantage now with their only they're only the only tribe that are like rapidly expanding. Maybe Polaris, just because of the freezing stuff, you know. And in some cases Aquarion, I would guess, but they can't move on Ocean Tiles, so at least not early in the game. So, I don't know. We'll have to see about them, right? Alright, so I think that's all for today. Let's finish up this game. See how we did. That is a 97% final rating, and that is lovely. So I hope you all enjoyed. I will hope to see you in the next video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Just make my day, okay? With that out of the way, I will see you in the next one. See ya!